Hey everyone, how's it going? JPCowFace here with Let's Play Civilization 6, and we are back for episode 13, playing as the English Empire on Deity, and we are so far behind in so many aspects of the game. We've got Pachacuti on the verge of winning a science victory, but we're still hanging in there, and then we're going to still try and do what we can. We're trying to put pressure on the Persian Empire to try and take some of these cities through pressure. We've tried war, and that didn't go too well. We didn't manage to take any of his cities because we were just too far behind technology-wise. But as you can see, he's got pressure across the board. Bactry here is probably succumbing to pressure more from the Ottoman Empire on the other side of him. But Sparta here and Ray are definitely going to be suffering from pressure from ourselves. So we've got a spy in at Sparta who's going to be fomenting unrest. We have another one of our spies at Tarsus who is trying to remove the governor there, and that should also have a good effect. And as far as strategy goes, we're just trying to get some more technologies banged out. We are trying to get access to plastics so we can get some of these oil resources online. All the oil resources that we have available to us are in the ocean, the sea. So that is what we are waiting for, what we're having to do. And then we're going to start working towards flight. And that is when we will take war in a different direction. Basically, with advanced flight, I'm hoping to get some bombers, and if we need to go to war with the Ottomans or with anyone else to try and disrupt their progress of winning, along with spy work, we've got a spy with the promotion to disrupt rocketry, so we're going to be putting that to effect as well where we can. Right, so let's get into it. And Leeds needs something to build. Leeds is our newest city. And what should we start with? Well, we might as well start with a monument here at Leeds. We've got fresh water, so don't need a granary straight away. Okay, and we have unlocked a boost for natural history and completed natural history in the process. And we have completed combustion there as well. So yep, we moved straight on to plastics there for our science. Let's go straight in and see what we want for our next civic. Let's get a conservation out. And we're in the next era. We have made another golden age, which is excellent, and Mansa Musa has a heroic age. And everyone else has just made a normal age, so that's going to help with our pressure against the Persian Empire. And what dedication do we want to make? Let's have a look. Bodyguard Allies could be a good one because we are embarking on a lot of spy missions to help us out at the moment. Heartbeat Esteem wouldn't be too bad for helping us produce with our extra production, just to help keep building our cities up and progressing on that front. But I think with what we're trying to do with our spies, trying to lower loyalty and disrupt rocketry where we can, Body Allies, I think is the one we need to go for. For deals, Mansa Musa would like our turtles, 8 gold a turn. That's fine. No one wants our spare amber, but we can sell some of our niter. We're pretty good for money, so we're not desperate. Let's sell to Mansa. Would anyone like our coal? And we can get 35. We can get a lot. Let's just take all these deals. I can't imagine Nader Shah can put it to much use if we go back to war. So I don't have a problem there. I can't imagine anyone wants horses, but they do. So I'm fine with that. 40 horses, 28 turn for Mansa. That's brilliant. And Surely not iron as well. Pachacuti. Well, 1 for 1. There's no point even bothering with that really, is there? Right. So we have uncovered some antiquity sites. So where we have made our theatre square in Liverpool and an archaeological museum, we can get a archaeologist out and we can extract some artifacts. So that will be nice. Okay, so we've completed our most recent spy from London. We don't have any capacity for any more spies at this time. So what do we want to build? I'm going to put build another settler, actually. 2 turns. A real quick settler. And Newcastle has finished their theatre square. So we'll build an amphitheatre. And Liverpool can build us the archaeologist. Or we could just buy one. I think I prefer to do that. Buy one. So what do we want to build in at Liverpool? Golden Gate Bridge could be a nice one for us. Okay. Okay, I'm not 100% sold. I'm putting 22 turns into it. Torre de Belém, international trade routes from the city receive +2 gold for each luxury resource at destination. Right, so we lose if we either build Golden Gate Bridge or the Torre de Belém. We will lose, or the Statue of Liberty. We will lose a decent sea tile, but we can just buy another one and construct another fishery on that tile. And for 12 turns, I think that's a little bit more reasonable than 22 turns for the Golden Gate Bridge. So we will go ahead and do that. Stoke-upon-Trent has finished their workshop. And what can we do there? Well, it's not a productive city, and we mainly put it down for the resources of coal here. So I don't mind building Golden Gate Bridge there. We will lose the crabs, which could affect our food. We're only +1. Yeah, that's not a good idea. We're going to build a neighborhood there, and then we can put a food market in the neighborhood, and that will help with the growth. We will move these units we levied from Leventa out towards this barbarian problem we currently have. Okay, and we have a field cannon army, which we constructed for basically for the era point, just so we could access the Golden Age this era. Let's put him on alert. Okay, and our newest spy, we need to get him promoted. So maybe we'll go to somewhere new, Nioro. Nioro, we could potentially get 824. Do we want to do that, or do we want to go somewhere else? That'll do. It will do. All right, we have 2 envoy points. Do we have anywhere we can send our envoys to change any Caesarean ships? Let's see. Venice, we could. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 1 point in Brussels and 1 point in Johannesburg. And from getting our 6 in Johannesburg, we get +3 production in every city with a chancery or power plant. We've got a few of those. When producing well wonders, buildings and districts receive +6 production if it has both a chancery and a power plant. That would be Birmingham. If and when we get a industrial zone built there, because we got our chancery here at our diplomatic quarters in Birmingham. Right, let's continue trying to clear this barbarian problem over here. So we can clear this line infantry. And okay, we got 2 units with range, so we will split up and take them down a bit. And with our builder at Leeds, what should we get online? Let's buy a tile for cotton. We'll get another resource of cotton, and then we can hopefully sell that to the AI too. Okay, so at this point we might as well upgrade our caravel to an ironclad. And let's just finish this guy off before we move out with our battleship. We can move one more square tile with our settler, and that's where we're going to settle that settler. And we get the crabs online for Norwich. And we are moving up towards Pachacuti's land to explore a little bit, because we need to know where their cities are, where their spaceports are. Okay, and our agent in Jena has successfully stolen 840 gold, so that is awesome. Free gold, we like that a lotty. Okay, we carry on putting shots onto these guys here. Clear the ranger, take down the field cannon a little bit more, and we will put a shot on to the digger. Okay, we will move out with our ironclad here. We'll try and rendezvous that ironclad up with our other ironclad, and we will establish a new city. Right, our archaeologist. Where do we want to go with our archaeologist? Let's first go to here next to Sunderland and clear that site. Okay, so we have the new city of Bristol. Right, we're going to need to buy some tiles here for Bristol to make it productive. We'll get the iron, we will get the sheep, we will get the fish and the crabs, and then we need we can't get that fish, silly me. It's this fish up here, wasn't it? Okay, we're gonna run out of money. So we'll get that fish, and then we were talking about this resource of coal as well, so we will get that as well. Right, it's a good job we are getting plenty of money in at the moment, buying so many tiles. Let's start with getting the sheep online, build a pasture there. Okay, we'll move up with our levied units and get the other crabs online here at Norwich. Okay, we have a promotion for Hildred here at Jena. Right, demolition production, demolitions, sorry, sabotage productions, as if 2 levels more experience. Smear campaign, not really. Let's go with demolitions, shall we? Okay, we have got an era point for our new Tundra City, Bristol. Who wants what? Right, coal and horses and coal. Coal and horses and coal. Okay, who wants what? Not a lot for anything, but we will take it, we'll take it, and we will take it, and then horses. No. Niter? Yes. And that's Musa, that's fine. And anyone want any iron? Actually, Cutie still wants iron. Still just 1 for 1. Right, that is fine. So, our production at Bristol, we will start with the monument. And let's get this cotton online. Let's see if we can sell it straight away. And yeah, we can. And Pound Maker will give us 10 gold a turn for that. Okay, and our spy in at Sparta has successfully managed to foment unrest there. So we will have a look in a second and see what effect that has had on their loyalty. And let's bring that guy on shore. We bring this guy up. Take our ironclad round to meet the other ironclad. Let's see what our battleship can do against this digger. And we will take out that battering ram. Sea Dog can also put a shot in on the digger. Let's bring our frigate. He's not going to be able to put a shot on. Can we get close enough with our Sea Dog? We can, and put a shot on as well. Yeah, he's nearly gone. They're pretty resistant, those diggers. Right, so we will take out that field cannon. Right, let us next put a lumber mill. Alright, so unfortunately, the loyalty at in the Persian cities has seemed to have stabled itself, which is really annoying. But we have another promotion for God Gifu. Cat Burglar, not really interested in that. Con Artist, maybe. We don't really need it, but we'll go for Con Artist anyway. And that is a 3 era points for a top level spy. Well done, God Gifu. Okay, so we have lost a tile due to flooding, and we're nowhere near being able to protect ourselves from coastal flooding. So that's unfortunate, considering most of the pollution was probably done by ourselves. Let's just have a little nosy and see. No, it's Pound Maker. We won the lowest, to be fair. Yeah. It is what it is. Can't help it at the moment. Okay, so we completed our settler at London. Question is now, what do we want to do? And I'm going to say another settler. And then we can basically fill in the few gaps that we have. And I'm talking about here and here. So let's send one guy to this location. Our spy in Tarsus has gained... No, they have ended their mission because the governor has been moved. So let's move him back to Sparta. And we're going to try and remove the governor from Sparta. It's a waste of time, wasn't it? Right, amphitheatre has been completed in the city of Newcastle. So we will also construct a archaeological museum there. Right, and Manchester has completed the food market at the neighbourhood. So that's going to help them grow a little bit. Right, what do we want to do? Let's do... Well, we can attempt to build the Eiffel Tower. Why not? It's not got much else going for it at the moment. Okay, so Alice has established herself in Mohenjo-Daro. We need to be disrupt rocketry. 4 turns at 84%. 8 turns in total if we gain the sources first. And we don't know how close they are. I'd prefer a higher percentage than 84. So we're going to gain sources. No, we might miss our chance. But I feel like that's the right thing to do. Right, our Hildred at Jenna has gained sources. What do we need to do? Right, so sabotage production. Okay. Sabotage production. So we're looking for somewhere that has an industrial zone. Perhaps we want to go somewhere like Mohenjo-daro too. Okay, right, so we are returned with our collected builder. Change that. Right, so what do we want to do here? Let's put some lumber mills in on these rainforest tiles. We will move towards our other ironclad and we will form a fleet there. Extract an artifact. Okay, that is lovely. 1 era score. Right, let's use this artillery, put shot on the Guard Imperial and fire on them with our frigate too. We will come ashore with our mechanized infantry. Okay, and we will try and finish this guy off with our battleship here. Get a bit more experience, and he has got promotion, so that is lovely. We'll just heal up our Sea Dog here, and heal up our other Sea Dog here. Right. We'll just pop our Redcoat in Leeds for the moment. Get this passer online at Bristol. Okay, where next for our next? Where next for our archaeologist? Where do we want to go? All right, let's clear this one here near Manchester and London. Okay, we've gained sources. We've got Gifu at Sparta. And what do we want to do? Right, let's foment unrest. Yeah, let's foment unrest. And we've got our spy on the way who's going to try and remove the governor from Sparta too. Okay, we move these two together and we're going to form a fleet. And there is 1 era score for forming our first fleet. Okay, Birmingham, we have completed the food court. And we are waiting for a pop 10 at Birmingham, which is 1 turn. And then we can build another district there. So let's build a trader quickly. Right, Sunderland has built its lighthouse. We will also build a granary in at Sunderland. Help with the housing there and growth. Okay, and Mildigid is at Nioro. We'll gain sources and then we'll try and siphon funds and get this guy promotion. Okay, so we'll carry on exploring through Pachacuti's territory. We have found one of his spaceports, so that is good. Okay, let's put another shot on this Guard Imperial with our artillery. And hopefully finish him off with our frigate here. Okay. Okay, we have... I didn't mean to do that, really. I should have gone and cleared that camp. But that's okay. These things happen. Okay, where do we want to move out to? Let's bring our battleship down. And in fact, we will bring our redcoat back towards the rest of our army. Let's... Ooh. Let's go get that fish online. And we've got our other settler ready from London. Right, what location will we pick there? Who knows? Okay, we got a lumber mill online here for Birmingham. And let's have a little look around with our ironclad fleet. Mansa would like some niter now. It's fine. Our battleship has a promotion. We'll do that next turn. Right, what do we want to build now at London? We could build another neighborhood, which we will do. Okay, pick up another artifact. Okay. Okay, so Mansa Musa is looking to take some coal and some diplo points, favor, and one of our great works, but he is offering 9 gold and 2 great works. The one we have is plus 2 culture and 2 tourism per turn, and we're getting 1 equal to that in return, and a 4 culture for, which I think is a fair deal, so we'd take that. Okay, and we have finished the civic conservation, and we will get some new policies that we could potentially put in here. All right, I'm not looking at building any more settlers, so we can get rid of expropriation, and we will pop in our rationalization, I think. Yeah. Right, and what else do we want to change, if anything? Right, I don't think we're going to have much more need for niter and coal. We should be getting close to getting oil now. And I think we're collecting enough in to cover what we're using already. So I think I'm going to put in military research instead of drill manuals. Okay. And we have successfully completed our spy mission to prevent unrest. So again, we will see if that has done anything. Carry on having a look around in Pachacuti's territory here. Okay. Let's move around with our frigate, and we'll move our artillery in to take out that barbarian camp. Okay. Not that we're really going to put him to use, but let's move that mechanized infantry over towards the Persian territory. And we bring our Sea Dog down. Put lumber mill in here for Leeds. And we have a last artifact to dig up. So let's move over here towards Stoke. Let's build another lumber mill here for Birmingham as well. Okay, so Hildred has gained sources at Mohenjo-Daro, and we are going to be sabotaging production, I believe. Yeah, so let's give that a go. Okay, so we did foment unrest. and it didn't particularly do too much. But we will carry on. We'll do another round of fermenting unrest. It's only taken us 2 turns to complete, and so 19 turns to full loyalty. We can keep on just trying to work that down. Let's have a look around here. There's a, well, we don't want to mess with that particularly. Let's just move back one. Move our battleship in that general direction. And does Mance move want some more niter? No. Okay. Right. What civic do we want to move on to next? Be nice to get to the next tier of our government, so we can have a few more policy slots. We've got the boost for class struggle, and that will give us a boost to our science overall as well. We will need to do mass media ideology and then class struggle for that. So what do we want to do? Let's just get opera and ballet out of the way. All right, Plymouth has completed its campus. Let's go ahead and try and get a library built in. We have lost our campus at Manchester, so that was unfortunate. All right, military academy completed at Sheffield. 1 turn each for granary and monument. Let's pop them out quickly. Sunderland has completed its granary. So we will work on the shipyard next, just to make these water tiles better. It doesn't have a lot of land, Sunderland, so we want to get those water tiles improved. We will spend a little bit of money and get a builder. We'll move this settler out just so we can get a builder built. 2 turns for plastic, so we get builder built this turn, and we can then move them out, and then we can start getting these resources of oil online. Norwich has the granary. We'll move on to a monument, and 5 envoy points to spend. All right. I'm going to put 3 points into Brussels, and we'll get their suzerain. And then we have 2 points left. Where do we want to go next? Okay, so we could get Venice back. Yeah, let's do that. It's going to increase our money income even more as well. And there's 3 era points. And that is handy as well. Let's keep on having a snoop around, see if we can uncover another. Here is another one, spaceport under construction. And let's move in this. Oh, we can magic our way here apparently. Okay. Let's move our frigate around. Need to back up with our Sea Dog here. Put a shot on this Ranger who's appeared. We might lose our artillery. So let's cancel the orders of this mechanized infantry, and we'll bring him back because we're probably going to need him to clear that camp for us. Move across and we'll get that copper online. Okay, we were heading in this direction with our settler here. In fact, I think we got them mixed up. We have, so that guy was going there. This guy is going, meant to be going up in this direction, but let's just swap them around. Makes sense. And this guy wants to go up this way. All right, we have our builder. We'll move him out from Liverpool. Okay, Swidhen has made his way to Sparta. So let's go straight in at 90% and try and neutralize the governor there. Lumber mill again at Birmingham. That's awesome. Okay, so our trader from Birmingham that we've just built. Let's see if we can get any decent science base. Not really. What about production? Mohenjo-daro. We'll get +2 production, 11 gold, 1 science, 1 culture. That's a reasonably good trade route, so let's do that. Okay, so Alice has gained her sources in at Mohenjo-daro. So let's go ahead and try and disrupt rocketry there. We just go back and have a look. I believe that look, yeah, so we missed that mission, and we would have missed that mission anyway because she's only just done the 4 turns it would have taken. Right, so London has completed the other neighborhood. What do we want to spend some money on? Not money, some production on. Let's build a military engineer, and we're going to use them just to do some things and get a bit of era score there. We've completed our archaeological museum at Newcastle, so we will just go ahead and build a archaeologist. In fact, we will build the Statue of Liberty, and we will buy our archaeologist. Okay, so after completing our trader at Birmingham, and we're now up to 10 pop, do we want to build our industrial zone? And I believe I do. Sheffield has the monument completed. We'll move on to the granary next. Okay, neighborhood completed at Stoke. So we do the food market there, and it's going to help them grow. We've got just +1 surplus food there. We will move our battleship down -1, so we can just promote him here. We're going to go with line of battle. Okay, so don't know where the barbarian submarine could have gone. Okay, and we will extract our artifact there. Okay, and we have finished plastics, and we have a +1 era score there for stepping into the atomic era. Okay, and we have again managed to foment unrest, so that is brilliant. Let's carry on exploring with our scout. Okay, let's work our frigate across to our territory. Bring this mechanized infantry on land here. Let's bring our Sea Dog down. We'll put some shots on the barbarians. Get the copper online for Leeds. And we are going to get our first resource of oil. Okay, so we will again keep on working away at this. Let's foment unrest. Right, our archaeologist. Let's go and dig up some stuff. We'll move our military engineer complete at London, and we cannot. What am I waiting for to be able to build a tunnel through a mountain? Chemistry. All right. Okay. So I was a little bit ahead of myself there. So we will just wait around for that to happen. And we've almost lost our battleship, so that is where the submarine went. Okay. Well, we will retreat. We don't want to lose our battleship for no reason. Let's move our ironclad fleet up. Okay, so Mildgid has gained sources at Neora, and we're going to try and get him promotion by siphoning funds there. Okay, we have diamonds available, and I'm happy for Julius to take them there. Okay, so military engineer built at London. We've got to wait to be able to put into actual proper use. What do we want to do? We'll do some projects in at London. And yeah, we'll do some industrial zone logistics. We'll get some extra great engineer points, and there's a good chance we could get ourselves another great engineer. So that would be nice. Leeds has finished the monument. Let us move on to a granary, and then we'll do the watermill, and then we will start to build some districts in there. We can get the fish online for Bristol. All right, we have finished the civic, opera, and ballet. So let's go straight in and see what else we want to do. Well, we're going to go with mass media. That's the next logical one for us. Okay, so that is a resource of oil. We have, while we're passing, we might as well put another fishery in here. Improve that water tile. Okay. We took a lot of damage there from that mechanized infantry. So we're just going to back up away from that guy. Move towards our land with our frigate and our battleship. Lick our wounds. Just open up that little bit with our ironclad. Right, let's go get the coal online for production at Bristol. And what else can we do with our last build charge for our builder here at Leeds? And that would be, I guess let's get the maize online. It'll just help as well with growth in our city. All right, where do we want to get to now? Let's just get some friendships declared. Got quite a few people that are happy to be our friends now. Pachacuti, we'll get an embassy, and we'll declare friendship. Solomon, embassy, and we will declare friendship. And Mansa Musa too, declare friendship. Right, and we have, we didn't put many turns into that, to be honest, but we did lose the Eiffel Tower. Alright, we've not really got any other things to build there, so we will also do the industrial zone logistics for Manchester. Right, Sheffield completed the granary. What do we want to do next? I'm going to build a water park. That will help with amenities. Okay. Got to try and find a way around to see if Pachacuti has any more territory on the other side of these mountains. Right, and we have two more Envoys to spend. What can we do with them? Right, and I think we put 2 more into Brussels, so we can get that up to 6 there, and get even more production to our empire. Extract that artifact. Okay, that's another era point as well. Okay, and Solomon would like to do a deal. He'd like some of our hit play favor, some gold, and our great work as well, for some aluminium, and not so good great work. And I'm going to say no, because we're not too far away from getting aluminium ourselves. So I'm not too fussed about that. Yeah, we will accept an MC from Pachacuti. And you, Julius. Okay, I'm not too sure what he's meaning by this. I mean, we've got a scout. I'm not sure if that really constitutes as my armies circling like dogs at Ed's border. But, you know, each to their own. Just passing by, don't worry. Right, we have completed successfully our mission to sabotage production at Mohenjo-Daro and also to foment unrest. So that is good. We will just try and work our way around this bottom area of the mountains with our scout. Okay, we'll bring our Sea Dog down, carry on working on mechanized infantry. And we will just heal up for a turn. Good farm there for leads. Okay. Right, is this where we want to build our next city? Probably as good a place as any. We'll just put him back one, and we'll put the city down there. City of Wolverhampton. All right, we're going to build a quarry straight away for Wolverhampton. Move our frigate and our battleship into our territory to heal. And we also bring our ironclad fleet around as well. Okay, so we've successfully managed to pillage their industrial zone, and we have another promotion for Hildred here. So what could we do? Satchel charges. Now, voice seems a bit dirty, but I do like to blow up their dams, and basically it's because it can have such a devastating effect. If it's the right dam in the right place and they've got the right districts or whatnot bordering the river, it can do a lot of damage. So yeah, it's a little bit dirty, but I do like to, so I'm going to go with satchel charges for breaching dams, as if 2 levels more experienced. Okay, and we have diamonds again to sell. Pachacuti, 9 a turn for that. Right, Manchester has done the industrial zone logistics, and we are now up to 7 pops, so we can get another district in with Manchester. I think we're going to build a entertainment complex, and let's build it up on the snow. We won't lose anything at all there. Right, Wolverhampton, we will go straight in and build a granary because we are not on fresh water. Okay, God Gifu at Sparta. And right, let's again foment unrest. We're waiting around with our military engineer. Let's find our next site and extract that. Okay, next oil online. Okay, another era point as well for our artifact.
Could pass these guns without being seriously assailed.
Okay, there is a Detour de Vellum complete as well. That's another wonder. That is awesome. We have successfully managed to disrupt rocketry at Mohenjo-Daro, along with also disrupting their production. So that has put a dent in their abilities quite nicely. We have managed to neutralize the governor as well. Our spy work is really going well. Okay, so what do you want to do next? We have another promotion first for Sweden. And we will go with Guerrilla Leader. Because that is something disruptive as well we could potentially do if we've got nothing else for him to do. And one turn. Sparta could flip in one turn. So that is interesting. So we will just see what happens in the next turn. Alice as well has got herself another promotion. And I guess we'll go with Technologist. Right, so London. Right, so what are we able to build now? We are able to build tanks in at London. And we'll be able to start upgrading our units as well. Now we have our access to oil. So that is good. So let's make a tank army in at London. And let's start seeing what we can upgrade to. So we'll upgrade the redcoats here and the redcoats here, and we'll upgrade our bombards, all our bombards, and our field cannons are just gonna have to stay as they are at the moment. All right, I still feel it's imperative we have flight if we're gonna go to war and have any impact on taking down city defenses at this point. Let's move over to the other side of Sunderland and get this other resource of oil online. Right, we have one more artifact to get. So let's move our archaeologist over that way. We're still waiting with our engineer. Right, let's move our units in and heal them up. And we will upgrade our frigate to a battleship, and then we'll form a fleet with those two. Right, what do we want to do with Hildred here? So Hildred has the demolitions promotion and the satchel charges promotion. So let's have a little look at where else and what else we might want to do. Let's just have a look at, has anyone, all right, Pachacuti has research nano technology. So I think we want to see if we can, yes, definitely want to move him to the spaceport. That's the spaceport of Cascu. And does Cascu have they this dam belongs to Ayacucho, and I don't think that will actually do any damage to the spaceport. Let's have a look at the cities. Right. So Cusco, they do have the industrial zone at Cusco, so we will go to Cusco and we will try and demolish their industrial zone. Okay, and we got 1 era score for our use of oil. Right, let's move our scout down. Right, we'll chase this mechanized infantry down and try and take him out. We will move our levied mechanized infantry down. We've got promotion there for our Sea Dog of that. Put the quarry in at Wolverhampton. Okay. Let's move our ironclad up with our battleships here. Right. We have completed the Torre de Belém at Liverpool. What else would we like to do? We could try and build the Bolshoi Theatre. But I feel like we should build a neighborhood because we are running out of housing there. That will be important for us. Library completed at Plymouth. So we will move straight on through university and try and get that built there. Norwich has completed the monument. Yeah, so we will build a Royal Naval Dockyard for Norwich. Any one of these +4s. Let's build it here in between the crab and the turtles. Bristol has completed the monument, and we will build the... What will we build? Let's start with the watermill. All right, siphon funds. We have successfully siphoned funds from Nioro at 688 gold, and that should mean a promotion for our new spy there. Okay, so Hildred is straight into Quasca, and we need to sabotage production. So we will go straight in for that. We need to try and derail their mission as soon as we can. And let's put a shot in here with our Sea Dog. And we will just finish it off with our Sea Dog. And because we don't want to miss this opportunity, we need to try and take out that camp. That was another location I talked about, possibly putting down another city. At this point, I'm not sure how beneficial it will be. Okay, so I'm just going to build some farms around Wolverhampton. Because it's not going to have a very good food production. So yeah, I feel like that could be important for us. Yeah, I'm actually going to move him straight onto these woods and remove the woods, and then I think we'll try and put a triangle of farms in there. All right, and get the coal online for good production for Bristol. Okay, and our spies have returned to London because Sparta has now flipped to independent. Is not falling to our pressure, unfortunately. So Tarsus does seem to be struggling as well, though. So what could we do? Do we want to try and take the city of Sparta by force? It's not going to be easy. It's really not going to be easy still. Okay, we're not going to worry about that yet. What we will do is we will carry on trying to work away at the other Persian cities. So where do we want to go next? I think we will go to Tarsus and try and lower their loyalty by fomenting unrest. So that is going to be God Gifu. Okay, God Gifu, we will send you to Tarsus. And Switen, you can neutralize a governor. We will send you to Bactri. Should we send you to Bactri or should we send you to Ray? Let's send you to Ray. Yeah. Right. Birmingham has completed the industrial zone, so we will get the workshop done there. We will form a fleet with these battleships. We have diamonds for sale. That's Musa, 8 gold a turn for that. Okay, production at Sheffield. We have completed the water park. We will build the Ferris wheel. And Leeds has finished the granary. We'll move on to the water mill there. And we're still waiting around with our military engineer. Okay, what do we want to do? Not got a lot we can do right at the minute. So we're just going to put our ironclads on alert for a moment. Right, Alice. We need to send Alice to Quanza. Quanza. Let's go quick as possible. All right, Mildgid has a promotion and right, seduction, or quartermaster, or smear campaign. Right, so quartermaster, if the spy is in its home territory, all spies operate at +1 level. So I think that could be a good one, and we'll bring him home. And then it'll give a boost across the board to all our other spies. Okay, we can get our other oil online there and get our other artifact extracted. That's nice. Another era score. Slowly working our way up to a normal age for the next era. So at this point, I think that's where we're going to leave it for today. We have made some progress. We managed to make one of the Persian cities flip independent. We have managed to disrupt a bit of production and one of the spaceports as well in the Ottoman Empire, Mohenjo-Daro. And now we are over the Incas territory to try and stop Pachacuti from completing his 3rd space mission. So we're trying to make inroads there. I'd love to know how you feel this is going. Would you have stopped by now? Would you have given up? I know I was probably being a little bit tempted. Sometimes it feels a little bit like, well, the game's already over, what's the point? But I'm going to stay determined and just see what we can do. Even if I can just do as much as possible, might not end up with the game. But as long as I can do the best I can, I'll be happy with that come the end of it. So let me know what you think. If you've enjoyed the content today, leave me a like and a subscribe would be awesome. And I will see you again in the next one. See ya.